How is the commercial real estate market going locally and regionally? Well, today we have with us owner and founder of Omega Commercial Real Estate, Joe O'Donnell, to help us answer that question. Let's start with Conshohocken. How's it going?
Good, Matt. Yeah, actually probably some big news that Conshohocken was recently mentioned in an article a few weeks ago in the New York Times. Really put it on the map on a national level.
Well, I did see that, and why is it getting put on the map like that?
Yeah, so there's a few projects actually going off in Conshohocken that's taking it from the old steel town and now it's a high-rise haven. So for Class A office buildings. Some of those projects include 7 Tower Bridge, which is a 10-story, 250,000 square foot building, hopefully kicking off in 2015. Equus has a 300,000 square foot office building scheduled that was actually a multi-family project that they converted and said, we're going to do office space. And then finally, Keystone's doing a project, Work, Live, and Play. They're doing a hotel, retail space, and office space right in Concho, which will be a big project for Concho.
So lots of stuff, which is great, but is there enough demand for it?
Yeah, right. So a lot of questions we get: how much is too much of anything?
When you're drinking, you can answer that.
Yeah,
we're sticking with commercial.
Yeah.
Stick with commercial.
Well, that's the bartender's job to determine that one. But demand or the vacancy rate in Conshohocken tends to be around 12%, which is stronger than the surrounding Philadelphia area. So that's the Class A space. So it's about that time where you'll see stuff coming out of the ground.
All right, good. So Joe believes that there's enough demand out there for all this space. Can we hold you to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But commercially, I heard the financing. You had mentioned that's opening up as well.
Yeah, so probably some of the biggest news we've heard in the last couple weeks or so is that CMBS, commercial-backed securities, are coming back into the market for the lower end. That's the 2 to 10 million valuations, which is really strong and favorable for getting those lower end deals done.
And so that wasn't possible before?
Correct. Well, so the biggest part of the CMBS market is that they're non-recourse loans. So yeah, that actually was not highly possible in previous years.
Great, and finally, we're finishing off 2014, on to 15. What's hot?
Yeah, so multifamily continues to be hot, almost a little frothy. Some are calling it a bubble. We'll see how that shakes out. And right behind that is industrial space. These modern warehouses need to be built for all the distribution for all the online mailing that ordering that our wives are doing. and then
we have a box in our house every day.
Yeah, I know. I think my wife sees the UPS guy more than so. And then behind that is retail space. Big boxes are still like brick and mortar, but they are downscaling their footprint somewhat. And then behind that is office space, still a ways to go, but it is strengthening.
Great. And for more information, you can contact Joe O'Donnell, owner and founder of Omega Commercial Real Estate.
Thanks, Matt.